Good morning, good afternoon. Hope all is well. First and foremost, I want to say this. Thank you guys for all the love, the support. Obviously, the unfortunate circumstances which took place is very hurtful in a way, but on top of that, I just respect that you guys are respecting our privacy, and hats off to you. I also would like to say thank you to the Hunt family, the entire Chief family, for the outpouring, the love, and the support that my family has received through this particular situation. But with all that said, we back to football, all right? And I'm all ears. Who got me?
Eric, what did it mean to get back here? And do you feel a little bit like Travis does, that this is a sanctuary for you?
You know what? Yes, it feels good to be back. First and foremost, obviously, it's an opportunity to get back in with the guys, to watch them work. That way now we can all grow and get to learning each other. Obviously, we got a lot of new faces, and we want to continue the developmental process. But it feels good to be back because obviously when you've been in this environment, it becomes your family. This is your family away from your family. So it feels good to be in this environment.
And could you describe a little bit of how you stayed connected? There was some considerable thought about how you were always watching.
Well, and here's the thing. I wasn't always watching, but when things kind of settled back home, I had an opportunity to tap in, and tell you, technology is pretty impressive now. You can watch practice live, through a stream, and I had an opportunity to go through the script, and my language probably got a little colorful in the house, and I had a bunch of family members that was there that never really heard some of the language that was used, but I had a great time, and it felt good just to see the guys work, but on top of that, just to feel like I was still a part of it.
So you found yourself actually yelling at the screen sometimes?
Yelling at the screen, yelling at players, yelling at coaches. What the hell are we doing? I was doing everything. I'm yelling at myself. Why would you put that play in? But at the end of the day, it was just keep making sure I can keep up with what was going on. And on top of that, I didn't want to get away too far, but I just wanted to make sure that I can remain focused and locked in when I could have an opportunity to do so.
Eric, just for clarity purposes, I don't think it's giving updates on the, from what you can tell, does it look like she's going to be able to have a full recovery?
Say that one more time.
Based on what Andy has told us earlier, does it look like Mia's going to have a chance to have a full recovery?
Me? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mia.
Oh, Mia. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
Yes. So she's on a great road to recovery, and like I said, I'm gonna keep that private. And first and foremost, let me go backwards to go forward. Yes, she is on the road to recovery. Yes, she is doing great. It's one of the main reasons why I'm back here, because of her recovery. She's truly a soldier. She's a saint, and it's been incredible to watch. But with that said, I know I was driving her and a bunch of my family members crazy in the house. So she was like, you had my blessing to leave. So it was time to get back.
Eric, I was wondering if you could speak to what football provides for players and coaches sometimes, like a necessary escape.
This environment, I've been playing football, been a part of this sport since the age of 6. So this has been a part of who I am. I've had an opportunity to make a number of great friends over the years, and those friendships, they last. The bonds that you form are very strong, and you end up developing these instant relationships that just, with things that you have in common. And so this is a beautiful sport. I know obviously you have your highs and lows with what takes place on the field, but when it's all said and done with, it's all about people, being united, all right, for one common goal, and that's bringing people together for the same common reason, because we all want to win. But on top of that, we understand the importance of being accountable to one another.
Eric, you've been with Kenneth a little bit, in the mini camp and all that stuff, but what are your impressions of him now, having had him here at camp?
You know what, Kenneth's been very impressive. He's been working his tail off. The thing that I love about him is his competitive spirit. he gets up, he competes every single day. The thing that I also love, he does not like to be wrong, which is not a bad thing, you know, because he wants to be argumentative, but on top of that, he wants to make sure that he's doing the right things. So when you have that type of person in that player, and the example that he shows out on the field, you know that he's going to give us the best opportunity to have success on Sundays.
Eric, what's been most, I guess, pleasant or intriguing for you now? Be working with Patrick again, going all the way from the OTA periods to where you guys now are in training camp.
I tell you this, it's, you know what, and I don't even think it's necessarily the stuff that he does on the field. We've seen that. Obviously, he's a tremendous competitor. He works his tail off. Everybody understands the talent that he has. When I came back and I watched him work, okay, in rehab, that was what stood out, you know. Just his commitment to wanting to get back, his commitment to wanting to being out there with his teammates, all the hard work that he put in with Julie and Rick and all them in the training room. That was very impressive to watch. And if anything, if anybody was soft, it was probably me, you know. But watching him go through it, you know, gives me a whole different perspective of not only the player, but the man that he is, right? And just the type of person that he is and that he's going to turn out to be on the football field.
Let's go 3 more. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Coach, what did you learn about your young bachelor guys behind Kenneth on Saturday, especially him?
You know what? I think our young guys, they did a fairly good job. Obviously, there's a lot of competition in the room. Guys still got to make sure that they're doing all the fundamental things the right way. It's still a growing process. Was it perfect? No, it wasn't perfect. But there was some good, and we'll continue coaching it up. But on top of that, we got to make sure that we continue understanding the fundamentals, okay? Continue building upon that and detailing all the little things that we expect them to do, all right? The thing that I appreciate also, too, is that Coach DeMarco is doing a heck of a job with them, of teaching them, getting them ready. But on top of that, putting them in the right positions to go out there and excel and show their talents.
Eric, I wonder if you could describe a little of how guys like Patrick and Travis have lifted you and other players themselves during this time. And if you could share a little bit about what it took for you to decide to be able to go back.
I mean, it means a lot. I mean, I've known those guys, you know, seems like forever now. And you develop these relationships and these bonds. And like I said, we become a member of each other's family. And it means a lot not only to have great players, but more importantly, great people that happen to be great players that care about you, not just as a coach, but care about, you know, who you are as a person, as a family man. And so it means a lot.
Last one.
Where are you guys at? You know, you mentioned joking about, you know, in the state. Where do you feel like you're at as an offense in terms of like a polished operation, as far as your satisfaction?
Well, right now, it's the beauty of camp right now. Obviously, we're in the dog days of camp. Last week's performance was ideally our best. We still got to make sure that we're cleaning up all the pre-snap procedural stuff. We've got to be able to get out the huddle and give ourselves a chance to line up and play. And on top of that, we got to eliminate the holding calls. So if we can eliminate that stuff, we'll give ourselves a chance. Right now, we're still in camp mode, working on the developmental process, making sure that our guys understands the what's, the whys, and the hows, okay? And that's our job as coaches. We got to make sure that they understand all the little things that we're inputting into them to get them to go out and perform on game day. So right now, we're not where we need to be. There was some good, but these practices that we've had the past few days, the guys have stepped up. They've accepted the challenge, and they understand, okay, what needs to be accomplished. So we're just going to continue to grow from here on out.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.